Hey, we're Mosby. We're watching PDX Spotlight.
We're building a memory, a moment I won't forget. Oh, we're making a fantasy, something I won't regret. Yeah, what I was thinking was how it didn't feel so right. And what I was thinking was how I need you tonight. I see no evil in living it up one time. Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah.
welcome to PDX Spotlight. I'm your host, Natasha Haynes, and tonight we have Mosby. Hello, gentlemen.
Yay!
All right, so explain to me how Mosby came to be.
Well, Mosby started as actually a kind of a solo venture for myself. I had been in a band for a long time, and it kind of dissolved and really bummed me out. So I was like, well, maybe I should figure out how to write some music. So I started just writing songs on an acoustic and going with that. And then I started collaborating with a lot of people, good people. One of my good friends, Josh Clark, helped me out a lot. Dan Sovins on drums, Peter Arvidsson, all these guys. And I realized, I want a band. I want to make this like what I had before. So I pursued that and recorded an album with some help, and then kind of had that to show people. And that's how I lured in these guys, these fine gentlemen here.
Lured them in.
Yeah.
Now, you all have been in different bands before. So what makes Mosby the right fit?
For us, it's a friendship.
Sure.
That's the base level of what we are. Is we're friends. We hang out. We're cool with each other like that, and we just happen to really like playing music too.
Yeah.
So no troublemakers.
I think we're all. I think we probably
get into that?
Not right now. Not on camera.
probably bring that out of each other.
Yeah.
We're
Instigate
great.
each other.
We're the best, worst influences on each other.
Yeah.
You guys are definitely multi-genred. How do you make that work? Is that just a natural thing?
I don't think that we've ever been like, okay, here we go, and we just, it is what it is,
We're
It's
definitely more conscious on making a song that sounds different from whatever we've done. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that like each one of us has our own musical backgrounds and like our own influences, and like we work so well as a band together that like if you have an idea, that we'll accept it, and if anyone in the band, and that's how it kind of becomes multi-genre, because we're able to accept each other's influences and stuff. So
Yeah, if we had to write down on a piece of paper like all of the different parts of a song and like who contributed what, like you'd see all of these just weird things.
be like a mathematical equation.
Yeah, it'd be like reading the most complicated map ever.
Yeah.
So I think that the backgrounds and our comfort with playing with each other really helps that process.
So are you guys worried about targeting a specific audience, or is that even a thought?
I think with us having such eclectic music, we're able to tap into a lot of things. We've played on full like metal band shows where we're playing what we're playing, and they're playing heavy music, and they embrace us and they like us because we bring a lot of energy to our show, even though we're not the heaviest band. We've played with hip hop groups, we've played with funk groups, we've played for 3 hours for people in a beer garden, and we're lucky enough to have this pretty wide age group that likes us. It's cool.
I think that's the hard part of being a rock band is the genre is so wide that you ultimately get accepted into the mainstream through one type of music, and you can move away from that if you want to, but you have to go for something. So I think we're just looking for that sound to get us in the door for multiple and tons of people to listen to it. That that's why we're jumping from genre to genre. We're trying to find that song that actually gets a lot of people to listen to it. So.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys have released a new single, Disco Queen, before the album has dropped. Is there some kind of strategy going on there?
Definitely. Like we said, we want to take our time on each song, and that's kind of at least from what we can tell, the name of the game right now. Really dropped some really solid singles. We did a video for it. We spent our time on the song. We pushed it hard. We continue to push it hard, and we'll probably continue to do that until we fill up an album or an EP.
And what's really cool is we have so many different like methods and ways to get content out for listeners and for just music fans as a whole. And so, you know, we're kind of seeing a lot of bands are doing this where, you know, they're releasing songs and EPs more often, like kind of back the way that a lot of bands used to do it early in the 60s. You know, and it's allowing us to capture attention longer. And it doesn't necessarily make sense to cobble together a 12-song album that really people are only listening to 3 songs on it. Why not fill it with a bunch of songs that we put a bunch of time into?
Yeah, we don't want any filler music. That's the worst thing about an album is having only a couple songs you want to listen to, because that was just wasted time, or you know. You know.
What inspired that song, and what makes it different or similar to other things that you guys have done?
It's a long process, actually. We spent probably a year on that song, to be honest. We wrote it, and then you know, it was completely different. And then we had talked to Sean Broman, our friend, about producing it and recording it, and we kind of sat on that for a while. And then I came to the guys and I was like, I think we have a good song, but I think it can be a better song. And they're like, yeah, we feel the same way. Let's mess with it. So we kind of redid it, and then. Cool, and I showed it to Sean, like an iPhone recording. What do you think? Oh, maybe try this. And we bounced back that way a few times. Yeah. And then got pretty serious about setting some times up and all that to work with him in his home studio. And he brought us in, like Steven said, he allotted us all this time to really take our time on it. And he worked us hard. Like every one of us, like he made it sure that we did it perfect and we did it right.
It was the first time I think most of us have really allowed an outside force to kind of impose their opinions on our music, and it was like liberating and a learning experience at the same time too. You know, we'd get done with a take, and then we'd sit and listen to it, and then it would be the 4 of us. We kind of know what we bring to the table a lot of times. Then having a 5th voice come in and just throw a giant wrench into all of that, it was neat. And I think that really cool. It really, like, we ended up creating something that's, you know, different than what we normally do.
So dramatic and emphatic, the girl, she came from nothing more than despair. Remember where she came from. So she travels day by day in search for something great, but don't you hear that block? She remembers where she came from. Somebody else, somebody like
what does it take to get an agreed upon song? Does someone put up a fight here? Who's the fighter?
Sometimes it gets, you know, I'll be honest, sometimes it gets a little weird through the creative process. The creative process is a thing that it's, you know, I feel like only musicians know that, and it's just this weird thing that, you know, everyone has their own opinion of what the song should be, and you have to agree on one thing. Mm-hmm. So there's, you know, there's obviously going to be tension, but I think that we're really good at, like, working through those kind of things and working through the weird sort of stuff.
Yeah, it's just, we were doing it the other night with a song where so that whole experience with Disco Queen was, you don't have to just write something and settle on it and that's it. Like you can tear it to the ground and build it back up, and we're doing it the other night with the song and we're like, let's try this. And yeah, we just have to kind of figure it out and work through it. But I'd say we're all really willing to at least, hey, what do you think? And try it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that the biggest thing is just having the best total product at the end. You know, I mean, it's always kind of tough if you come up with a really cool part and then we ended up axing that part of the song like that. You know, it's like a bit of an emotional hit, but then you start thinking, like, I think it's like a moment that's hard to get to in most musicians' careers, where you can say, you know what, the final product is better than, you know, the components that I bring to it. And I think that's, you know, something that we're starting to really, you know, get used to.
Yeah, not becoming attached with one aspect of the song, but looking at the song as a whole and realizing, oh yeah, so it's not just about one guy, it's about the collective. We had to do that on Disco Queen. My favorite part, my guitar part, just didn't make sense, so we got rid of it.
And then he gave it to me.
And he took it and made it cool on the bass.
So what's the overall goal? What's Mosby's goal?
Taking over the world, world domination.
Well,
like
if we're the Avengers, we have to save it then too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. No, I think we just want to play. We want to. We enjoy playing with each other. I think we enjoy the music we're making. We want to play for people. We think that we're creating something that's, you know, it's listenable and it's fun, and we try to put on the best show that we can everywhere we play, and we want to share that with as many people as possible. We want to play festivals and do that. I mean, it's not about, I don't want like 10 platinum records hanging in my house or anything. I mean,
I do.
I wouldn't, like, if someone showed up with them, I wouldn't say no. Like, take those back.
It's about exposure. We want people to know who we are, and because we have something to say. Our music speaks volumes. You come and see us at a live show, and even if you don't like our kind of music, like I mentioned before, we've played with really heavy bands before, and they always embrace us because we bring this energy and this positiveness, and you can't deny that. So we just need to figure out how to get that to the masses and show them that we have something to say.
Where can we find you guys?
You can find us on Facebook. We're very active on that. We just figured out that Instagram exists, and I absolutely love it. I'm obsessed with it, so I do that like all the time. We have our own website, mosbymusic.com, iTunes, Amazon. You might maybe be able to pirate our music, maybe. That'd be cool. Go ahead and do it.
YouTube.
Yeah.
They said it.
YouTube,
Yeah, I think we're at Mosby Music on Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah, so all the big ones we're on there. We check it frequently. Disco Queen, we just did a music video for that, so that's the big thing on YouTube right now. Millions of hits, so check that out.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for sitting down with me tonight.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, guys. We love you guys. You're great.
Thanks everybody at PDX Spotlight. This is great.
Mosby, everyone.
1, 2, 3, 4. Baby, you just keep me alive, yeah. Give me a chance to survive. Ooh. You smell the blood in the water. That scent can drive you for miles, yeah. Well, round and round we go until we change. Round and round we go. Give me a chance to survive. Upside and down, upside, we're tangled up in your picture. that we make it now.